Today on Newsbreak, weather delayed multiple events yesterday. We have the details. We have a major warm coming up later this week. Jacob Voss will tell us about it. All this and more on this Tuesday, January 26, 2016.
Good afternoon, SLHS. I'm Dawson Ernstorff.
And I'm Meredith Heinitz.
Let's take a look at your top stories for today. Start with the new security features being added to Spirit Lake High School. Crews are finishing up the new magnetic system on the front and back common doors. Starting later this week or early next week, anyone wanting to enter the building will have to be buzzed in from the office staff. This will only run from 8:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. each day. This comes as many schools across the country are tightening security with the increases of school shootings. The weather impacted many activities yesterday. The Jazz Festival is moved to tomorrow night in the Sam Center following the same schedule. The boys' freshman basketball game and JV varsity wrestling meet were both canceled last night. We'll have more sports information coming up later.
There will be a boys and girls track meeting for all athletes who are not in winter sport on Wednesday, January 27th, right after school in the art room. The meeting should last between 10 to 15 minutes. And a couple of reminders about scheduling. Second semester adds and drops are allowed through this week, Friday. The last day to drop ILCC face-to-face courses is tomorrow, and the last day to drop an ILCC online course is February 1st.
Finally, happy birthday to Matthew Kelly and Carter Tift.
So it was a little bit icy last night.
Yeah, we had some tricky travel yesterday, but we're improving conditions. It's going to be very warm as we go into the rest of the week. Melting a lot of that snow right before winter games. I know a lot of people like the snow before winter games, but the next week is looking a little interesting as well. A lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are asking about it, so we're going to talk about that in just a little bit as well. So let's go take a look first at the graph for the rest of the week. You can see we are going on the uphill slope here. By Friday, we're dealing with about 42 degrees for the high. Slowly working our way back down there by Sunday, but some very warm conditions are ahead. And take a look at next week. This is next Monday at 6 p.m. You can see that heavy snow band down to the south there. Still a long ways away, but a potential major winter storm could be headed our way for early next week. We'll continue to watch that. 24 degrees for the high today, we'll have 14. As we go into tomorrow, it'll be 34 degrees with more windy conditions. 33 there on Thursday before our big warm day. 41 on Friday. Fog is going to be definitely a possibility on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday mornings, especially 38 there on Saturday. Very warm and nice weekend for winter games. And then that storm starts to move in on Monday, especially going into Tuesday. But for now, back to you guys.
Taking a look at sports for today, all sporting events for last evening were canceled. Coming up tonight is the 8th annual Coaches vs. Cancer Night at the basketball games versus Esterville Lincoln Central. They will be hosting a bake sale on the Common starting at 5 o'clock. 47-second bleacher runs will be held and free t-shirts will be tossed out. All proceeds from tonight's event will benefit the American Cancer Society. JV starts at 4:45, varsity girls at 6:15 with the boys to follow. And the girls basketball postseason bracket was released last night. Spirit Lake will host Esterville Lincoln Central on Saturday, February 13th at 7 p.m. The second round will also be held in Spirit Lake on the 17th at 7 p.m. We will be talking to members of the girls basketball team and will bring you that interview coming up later this week. That's a look at your sports. Back to you guys.
Now let's send it over to Trending Today with Tyler.
Thanks, guys. And as most of you know, there was a group of Spirit Lake students that traveled to Washington, D.C. for the March for Life event. They got stranded by the major winter snowstorm Jonas. I'm going to show you the top 3 snowstorms in American history today. Starting off at number 3, we have the Armistice Day blizzard. The blizzard took over the Midwest by storm. The winds created 20-foot drifts. Coming in at number 2, we have the Super Bowl blizzard. This blizzard was different because it created 45 tornadoes in the southeast part of America and dropping over 2 feet of snow on the Midwest region. And topping out the list of top snowfalls in American history, we have Snowmageddon. In February of 2010, Snowmageddon dropped 3.5 feet of snow. Sure, it may not have been the deepest, but what makes this storm so massive is that it covered almost 70% of the United States. And moving on, the Iowa caucus is coming up on Monday, and candidates are rushing to win over voters. Who do you think will win the Democratic and Republican nomination in Iowa? We want to know, so head over to our Twitter page at SLHS Newsbreak and answer our 2 poll questions there, or go to the trending page on our website and answer the poll. I will bring you the results tomorrow. And that is a look at trending today. Back to you guys.
And that's all the time we have for today, SLHS. Thanks for watching and have a great day.